Wow. Hola, my people. That's better. I think it just shows how excited I am to speak to you guys again. That hola was very high pitched. Hi, guys. It's good to be back recording a video. I haven't done a video in 1 month, and it feels like I haven't done it in months. Um, I've been busy, I've had work stuff to handle, I've had personal stuff to do as well. But somewhere in my mind, I knew I had to do a video. Also, because today is literally the first time I'm going out in a month. I know it's weird, but like when I say go out, not like go out to buy stuff. It's the first time I'm literally like dressing up to go out because we had our work hangout today, so it was just perfect. It was just right timing. Like you have your makeup on, you're dressed, just do a video. And I'm glad I got home early enough to make a video. Also because what I'll be discussing today has to be done now, because in a month's time I will be 31. Yay! I don't, that's scam, I know. But in a month time I'm going to be 31, and I just want to share a few things that I have learned. 10 major things I've learned as a 30-year-old. That's what it is. 10 major things I have learned as a 30-year-old, at least before 31. And I just want you to enjoy the video. Because when we go on, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to comment, don't forget to like. And I want to read your comments. I want to know what you think. Do we have similar lessons, or have we learned similar lessons? Do you disagree with something I've said? Do you totally agree with what I've said as well? Let's just hear. So I have my phone here, so I'll be looking up and down because I had to like write it down, and I'm just going to start right away. Okay? So 10 major things I've learned as a 30-year-old. Guys, I've had an interesting 30, if that makes a lot of sense. I've learned a lot of things. I've dealt with a lot of things. I'm better at a lot of things. I'm still struggling with a lot of things, but I'm a work in progress, and I think that's what matters. Now, the first thing I have learned is this: if it feels wrong, then something is definitely wrong. So you know that feeling you have when you go somewhere and every of your being tells you that this place that you're at, supposed to be there, and you're like, but I'm not doing anything wrong, but you have the many buts to defend why where you are at is not a bad idea. As far as I'm concerned, I feel like the moment every part of your being, the moment yourself, your inner self starts to tell you that you are not supposed to be here, it means that there's something that is not right. So let me give an example, and this doesn't apply to me, but let's give an example. Imagine you're dating someone, and you guys go to, or you as the boyfriend or the girlfriend, you visit someone who is, to be honest, your partner is going to be upset with visiting this person. But because you know in your heart about that your visitation is very, very innocent, which is very possible, you're like, I'm going there to collect this. I'm going there because he's trying to help me with this. But you know that your partner is going to get upset with it if they would not like the fact that you're going there. Why are you going there? Why are you there? Because you only know that it's going to just trigger your partner. It's going to make your partner upset. But somehow it's like, but I'm not doing anything now. I'm only going there. So it doesn't mean I cannot be friends with him. It doesn't mean I cannot be friends with her. Yeah, I think I have learned, and this applies to life in general. If you know that what you're doing, where you're at, you're hearing a second voice as to why you should not be there or why you should not be doing that stuff, then I think it's just the right time to abort mission. Like, just stop. Just don't do it. Or do it and do it right. Maybe, I don't know. Just do it right, basically. Secondly, the second thing is this: vulnerability is not weakness, but a good type of strength. That is another thing I have learned. I've learned that the older we get, there's a very high possibility of you not wanting to put yourself out there. A lot of people say see finish. I don't want them to see me finish. I don't want to, or maybe you're afraid of rejection, or you're afraid of being doubted, or you're afraid of a no. So you just let me just be safe. Let me just keep myself safe. I don't have to say a lot. I don't want them to tell me no. I really, really, really genuinely, honestly feel that I've learned, honestly, I have learned that when you're vulnerable with a person, or when you're vulnerable about a thing, of course, to someone you trust, please, not to everybody, it does not show that you're weak. If you love someone, say you love the person. If you miss somebody and the person is leaving your house, be free to say, take care, I'll miss you, I'll see you soon. If someone's hair is nice, say it. Oh, hi, I love your hair. There are lots of examples to give, but I'm sure you guys know what I'm trying to say. Say it as you feel it. It doesn't make you weak. It doesn't mean that because you've expressed how you feel, they will necessarily see you finish, right? So that's the second thing I have learned. Vulnerability is not weakness. It is a unique type of strength. The third thing I learned is this. You need a good advisory system, even if you're 99%. So, I want to believe that there are people in life that are very grounded. No, that's not the word. There are people in life that they sabi well. That's it. They are very, very, whatever they're doing, they know what they're doing. So in their crafts, in their disciplines, in their categories, they know. These are people that if you wake up and say, what is this about this, they can tell you. But I also believe, I have learned as a 30-year-old that no matter how you are getting it right, you still need to form a structure in form of people around you. You need to have people around you that you know that they can double check you, they can sustain you, very important. They can keep you at the pace that you're at, or better still, make you even better. No man is an island. Don't feel like because I'm the CEO of the CEO, I'm the MD of the MD, I don't need anybody. That's a lie. You need to have people that are able to give you good advice and are able to keep you at a good pace. Right? The next thing is that the fact that it took time for you to make that decision does not make that decision a right decision. So you've pondered, you've processed, you've thought, you've done this, you've done that. It took me 21 days and nights. It still doesn't mean you're right. You can honestly take a long time to process something and still take the wrong step and still make the wrong decision. And that is where I think the advisory thing comes through. You have people that you trust to run your ideas with or run your ideas by, and they can tell you, okay, why not let's do it this way? Why not do it that way? Why not go here? Why not go here? That was interesting. That's funny. Why not go here? You need to have people around you that can put you in check. Also, you need to be open to take advice. You need to be open to take correction. Don't think, it took me a while to process it now, so I must be on the right track. That's a lie. That is a lie. Another thing I have learned in my 30s is that not everyone will love you. You are not dollars. You're not ice cream. You're not NEPA. You're not every good thing in life. You're not that or those. Yoruba people say something that the side that this thing is facing to this person is not facing to this one. So I'm going to say right. Bottom line is, what that side that faces this person on this side is definitely not facing the person on this side. So if people like you, no matter how much of, even if you're Mother Teresa, even if you're the Pope, there will be one person that will still be like, I don't like this girl. In fact, it's so interesting now that we have people that are just like, I don't like this person enough. There's no reason. They just don't like you. There's just something about you that just makes them not like you. Right? So if we have that in existence and you are thinking, wait, everybody likes me, I'm really cool, I'm cool-headed, I'm a nice person, oh boy, You never meet them, because you can't have everybody liking you. So when people do not like you, I really think it's not something that you should worry about. Not everybody will like you. Do you? At the end of the day, do you? Keep yourself in check. For the people that like you and people that you're close to, be the best version of yourself with them. You might start to worry about, this person doesn't like me. Oh, this person did this. Or this person, I called her, she didn't pick up. Oh boy, you're giving yourself a headache. Not everybody will like you. The ones who like you, appreciate them. Cherish the love that you have, right? And also make yourself better for them and better for yourself. The next thing that I've learned, I don't think I'm counting, but I believe there are 10. And if there are more than 10, well, it's all good. The next thing I have learned is, if you feel out of place, find your place. If you feel out of place, find your place. Now, this applies a lot to friendships. In friendship, there's nothing as amazing as you being a person's friend and you feel the warmth, you feel the acceptance, you feel the love just as much as you give to this person as well. Now, if it happens that you're starting to feel like, it looks like this energy is not matching, it looks like what I'm giving I'm not getting, it looks like I'm beginning to feel out of place in this circle, I think the best thing to do is just to find your place. And it's not fight, it's not quarrel, it's not malice. Find your place. If your place is having a conversation with that person and trying to sort things out and still wanting to be in that circle, you know your place. Do you? If you feel like your place is staying out of that circle and you really feel like you can't deal with that energy anymore for your reasons, then find your place. Your place could honestly be staying out and just being by yourself. Your place could be cutting that friendship tie. Your place could be working on that friendship, the itches, or working on the things that are making the friendship seem like it's a problem. Just find your place, right? Find your place. Another thing I've learned in my 30 is that, I love this one. No one is too busy for what or who their heart wants to love. I love it. I learned it in my 30s. It didn't happen to me. Probably happened to somebody, but it was something that I held on to. See, if you mean something to somebody, the person will never be too busy to have in mind. So if you are hearing someone already telling you, I haven't called you in 1 month or 2 months, I was busy. Yeah, I do it. Okay, you have your message. You are not priority. You are not on my mind. You do not mean as much to me as to be able to find a second of my time for you. Yes, this and more is what this person is telling you. They say where your treasure is, there your heart is. Does this person forget to eat? No. Does this person forget to wee-wee? No, that was weird. Does this person forget to drink water? No. So if, I'm not saying you're as important or essential as these things, but a second will not hurt. It doesn't have to be a call. It could be a text message, right? And it's like, oh, hey, you're good, kind of busy, talk to you later. It's still something. So if you're in that friendship or you're in a relationship where it gets as it be, there's a bit of a struggle with finding that person. You have friends that I get and I have some friends like that we do not talk all the time. But when we talk, we talk. But even though it might take a while, it's not like we don't have each other in mind. And we will still reach out. It might just be, and it's not a pattern. It might just be like, okay, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but we shall still find time to reach out. But if it's becoming a thing with this person, like a constant, and you are trying, you're pulling your weight at your own end, and it's seeming like you're doing too much, oh boy, find your place. Exactly, find your place. Moving on. I said moving on like 10 times in this video. Okay, this phone is locking. I've also learned that for every stage that you attain in life, there will always be people who body up just for that period and they leave you when you're no longer there. Now, what I'm trying to say is, as you climb up the ladder, success ladder, or married ladder, or luxury ladder, or whatever ladder you're climbing, there are people that just because of that level you have attained, because you're probably more polished, you are now more recognized, you will see them a lot, you will hear from them a lot. You need to be discerning. They are not there because they want to be your friend or because they appreciate a friendship with you. They are there because it's just natural that this girl is there. They are conditional. That's what it is. This person is there to do this for me, so let me quickly reach out to the person. Let me just be in this person's circle for when I need the person. It's natural, and I really think people should not feel bad about it, because it will always happen. It will always happen. So I think what you can do is to be discerning, right? Discernment is key. Trying to now sift through the people you have around you, right? And when you leave this position, maybe you're in a company or you're at a company and you are leaving, you will be surprised that the people that used to call you when you were at this company will most likely not call you anymore. And they will now try to buddy up with the newest person in that position. It's life. It's now up to you, right? Okay. Now okay, I think we're almost there. Okay, we're there. The last thing, yay! The last thing is, there's this quote that I coined out myself. So people say there's light at the end of the tunnel. There's light at the end of the tunnel. One thing that I have honestly learned in my 30s is the fact that you don't see this light if you stop moving. That's my quote. That's literally my philosophy in life, or of life. The light at the end of the tunnel is only something you keep hearing until you keep moving. The moment you stop and you stop moving, you can't see the lights. You will only be there in the darkness. So don't stop moving. Keep going on. Keep trying. Just do it. A lot of times we live in a lot of times we wallow in that atmosphere of fear, like, can I do this thing? Hey, this thing is too much. Yeah, I can't do this thing. And before we take that step, we already tell ourselves that we can't do it. So we pause, we stop, we don't forge on, and it feels like, okay, nothing is working. I'm not saying that every time things will work out. I think it's just a general thing of life. But in the most, I really feel like, and I've learned that a lot of things that you thought you can't do, when you do it, you will realize that you were the one in your way. It was easy to do. You just did not see a reason why you needed to try, right? So I think I'm just wrapping up with this quote-ish thing that I coined out myself, that you only see the light at the end of the tunnel if you keep moving. And I think that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed it, because it felt like I just went on and on and on and on. But like, yeah, these are the things I have learned in 30s. I learned some before 30 sharp, but they kind of just made more sense in my 30s. Yeah, I really hope this video is short and you have watched till the end. If you watched till the end, thank you for watching. And if you did not watch till the end, you probably have never seen this part of the video. But anyways, thank you for watching. I remain yours sincerely, Mo. Like I said, I want to read your comments. What do you think? What have you learned in your year? In this year that you're at or you're in? What have you learned? I want to read. And till I come your way next time, that sounds like, what am I saying? Yo, till next time, or to the next video or the next vlog, I remain yours sincerely, Mo, and I wish you an amazing day, an amazing week. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like.